Hi, I'm Sid McGill with SidSellsHouses.com.
And I'm Adam Stevens.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about maintenance on your rain gutters and the importance of doing that.
We've got a house here that's full of debris, full of water. We're going to see if we can show you a few different ways to clean out your rain gutters.
Awesome. Let's get busy. All right, so you can see here on this gutter, you can actually see a smile. It actually droops down here in the middle. And a lot of it's because, as you can look up here and see, there's debris up in here. You can see these pieces of the tree. There's a big tree back here behind that anytime the wind blows or whatever happens, the tree just drops stuff in here and it runs right into these gutters, which will clog these gutters up. So you can actually look, as I poke this, you'll see where it's actually pulling away from the side of the house. It's pulling off the fascia. But this one needs to be repaired because it's allowing the water to gather here in the bottom, which is weighting this down and causing the problem, and then it's not draining out. So it actually kind of overflows, the water does, and it comes down here and it can affect the foundation. As it erodes away the water, as it erodes away the dirt underneath this foundation, it can actually cause the foundation to sink, which can actually crack your foundation in your house. So over here, if you look up here, you can see we've still got some debris and stuff coming in, a lot of little tree twigs and things, but that can also clog up your downspout. And your downspout is built to pull water out into your yard and away from the house. That's what the downspout does, and that's what the gutters and the downspouts serve purpose of. So if you look down here on the opposite end, we can't see it right now, we'll show you in a minute, but the end of that over there, where there's not a downspout, is a little higher than this area right here, which is lower, so it actually allows the water to flow out, and that's what's supposed to happen, pulling the water all the way off the house and coming over here and dropping it in. And then with the landscaping built, it's a way to pull the water out away from the house. Okay, so if you look at this downspout here, it's right here dropping water next to the house, the foundation of the house. One of the things that we should probably do is add an extension here to pull it more out into the yard, which would make a lot more sense. So if you go to the store, you can get the corrugated ones, or you can actually get these other ones that are like this. Now, a lot of people have a problem with those because you get to mow your lawn. So that's why you want those corrugated ones. You can kind of put them back as you mow the lawn and then put them back out in the yard to allow the drainage. They make a metal aluminum one that actually kind of folds up, and you can put it back down after you've mowed your lawn.
We're going to look at 3 ways to clean out your gutter today. I've got my gloves on. We're just going to be grabbing the stuff out and throwing it in a bucket. We've got a leaf blower up here. If we've got any loose debris that's not wet, we can blow it out with this. And then we've got our shop vac, because we do have gutters full of water and we've got to remove that water before we can reattach the gutters. So let's take a look and do that. All right, we're gonna switch the vacuum on and start vacuuming out this water. One thing to keep in mind is your vacuum is gonna get pretty heavy as it starts to fill up with the water. So you wanna make sure it's really secure on the roof, or if you have a really long hose, make sure it's secure down on the ground. All right, I vacuumed out all the wet stuff. I'm now to the drier end. I could probably continue vacuuming, but I wanna show the leaf blower. This works really well on dry stuff, and we'll give it a shot. It's a lot faster than the vacuum and a lot messier. Now I'm going to take the leaf blower and I'm going to go ahead and blow out the downspout. I don't know that there's any clogs or debris in there, but we might as well while we've got it up here. Yeah, we definitely had some stuff come out the other end, so I'm glad I did that. Okay, we are going to start checking the slope of the gutters. We're going to start at the downspout. I've got a 4-foot level and a 2-foot level. Sometimes the 4-foot level is a little bit tricky to get under the supports of the rain gutter, but I can get it in there. We're sloped here, and then I'm just going to slide my level along and then walk over here. We're still sloped there. The gutter's still pretty secure. Most of our problems were down there where we had the water buildup. And so I'm just checking this to make sure that we're sloped as we go along. So we're good here. Not good here. That's where we'll start. We'll see if we can lift that up a little bit. All right, these are rain gutter brackets that we're using today, and there's actually some existing ones on the rain gutter that are similar to this. It has a screw here. You just lock it under the lip of the rain gutter, and then you just push it down here. Either go through the drip edge, or you can actually push it all the way down and go up under the drip edge like this. That's the preferred method. You don't really want to put holes in your drip edge, so it just goes in like that. And today we should be able to just get away with working with the ones that are in there. Okay, so this is our first spot where we noticed that the level is sloping the wrong way. I'm gonna undo a couple of these. I'm gonna have to undo a couple more to get the movement I need.
You get that one?
Most houses have nails through the lip right here on the gutter. Those work great, not very easy to adjust. So if you do have nails, you might end up just pulling those out and then replacing them with these clips in order to get the slope you need. Okay, let's try that again.
Notice how it picked up right into this, to the fascia, to the wood of the house there.
Yeah, that one didn't go too well. Okay. Wow, that is just way off. It's crazy. Okay, let's try that again. Start that. Okay. All right, we're gonna slide this down a little bit so that I'm not falling into the same hole.
Adam, do you need to go back and fill those holes?
It's not a bad idea. If your drip edge is working correctly, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
If you ever see water coming out the back of the downspout, you might want to go back and put some flash mate over those.
Okay. Can you use just any screw, Adam, or are these a special screw?
They're an aluminum screw, and they come with the bracket.
Oh, okay.
So you can see this here already has a screw in place.
Another thing you might want to buy, just a pointer out, like if you look on the end of your drill there,
Oh yeah.
you need a little extension like that, because your drill's too big and it'll...
Yeah, it's hard to get the right angle unless you have this extension on there to get a nice angle, and you see it's even a little tough with that. All right, I think we're gonna have to go to a plan B. This is not doing it.
Not leveling it out?
No, not at all. It's like the exact same.
Huh. I wonder if that's going to change though as we get back over here with some of these.
Well, that's what I was trying to see, if it was changing down here, you know, but it's still just the other way. Yep.
So you wonder if whoever put these on here just didn't put them on with the angle.
Yeah, yep. And you certainly can't warranty some that's full of water. They're gonna be like, not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, man, now this becomes almost like a rain gutter insulation thing because I'm really gonna have to almost start over.
Yeah.
So it gets a little bit complicated. Because what I'm gonna have to do is just unscrew most of them, push the middle up as high as I can, and then just slope it outwards as you go along.
So as we indicated, we had a little hang up on our project. Sometimes that'll happen. You have to understand that sometimes what you think would be a little project is going to turn into be a little bit bigger projects, more than you want to handle. Usually this happens.
Yeah.
And it usually takes a lot longer than you think. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate you being with us today.
Yep, hopefully you can get your rain gutters cleaned out. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Sweet, you got it. We out.
We out.